Inside of Undecember, we've just been introduced to runes, which inside of this game are the way that you build up your skills. Very different from other action RPGs, especially on mobile, that we've seen so far. So today we're diving into the trailer and trying to make sense of these runes and these skills. What is up, my friends? My name is Echo. Welcome back to another Undecember video. We just had a trailer launch showing us these runes, which are the things that help you enhance and build out the skills of the character you choose inside of Undecember. Now remember, Undecember offers us this classless system, which at any point in time, you could switch up the skills and basically the class attributes and play in a different fashion. Now, the runes are broken up into both skill runes and link runes. And again, it's very difficult for me to kind of figure out what all this means, because I can't read everything inside of the trailer, but I anticipate that this means, or I expect this to mean, your skill runes are going to be the things that actually have the action, and the link runes may modify those runes and connect them to other skill runes. When you see this pop up on the screen, you could see that you could build off of them and connect them together to change up and modify how these skills actually work, and really change up what class you would typically be representing if we were in more of a classic style where you choose your class and that's how the class plays. And notice it always says it's unlimited. I'm getting the feeling that it's unlimited means that you have an unlimited possibility of how you build out your character classes. From the research I've done, there are said to be thousands of ways you can build out skills for your characters. This means that there could be so many different type of character builds that I could spend a lifetime on this YouTube channel creating content on the best builds for Undecember. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I have the time to invest into doing that, but I will tell you guys that this is something that's very exciting to me. A lot of depth inside of the game versus other games that have less depth. But now let's take a moment and compare it to Diablo Immortal and the skill system that we all know and love from there. So inside of Diablo Immortal, the skill trees will upgrade organically as you upgrade your character. I personally like this. It takes out the extra grind from the game, and you just, as you level up, your skills level up, and you could choose whatever skills you want to use, and you never have the feeling that, oh man, I never upgraded that skill. I really can't use it unless if I grind it to be upgraded. I love that feature inside Diablo Immortal because everything is at your fingertips. At any point in time, you're able to use the character skills that you have that are leveled up based on how highly leveled your character is. Great feature. Undecember seems different. Now, I'm not sure if you upgrade as you go or if you have to manually and choose to upgrade these skills. What would be really nice is that you could find the skills from adventuring and kind of exploring the world. You find skill elements and then you could build them together in this hex style puzzle to build out your character classes. I like that idea. I don't love the idea of finding a skill or a link and then having to upgrade it to then use it. And from looking at the system right here, it doesn't seem that that's the case. There are level 1 link runes, which leads me to believe there are probably level 2 and level 3 and level 4 link runes as well. I'm not sure if those are things that you're going to manually have to upgrade, or if you're going to have to find higher level runes as you kind of explore through the world. Something that's definitely in the back of my mind, and I'm wondering how they're going to do this. Now, I was never a big Path of Exile player. Does this remind you of the skill tree of Path of Exile? I know that those skill trees over there are massive. I guess we should actually be calling it a rune tree though here in Undecember. Notice as this rune tree gets put together during the gameplay, there is the rune tree in the bottom right hand side of the screen. Is this something that's going to be on the screen when you're actually in combat, or is it something that's just there for this trailer video? I'm very unsure. I really don't know, but we're going to see that happen again in a moment as the links are used to put together this new rune tree. It seems to be a big part of the game, but it doesn't look like it's too massive either. So as you can see right here, there are 30 rune slots inside of this rune board. I'm unsure if there's different levels to this board, if you could expand this board out, or how much you can expand it. But let's assume right now that this is it. You're able to put together 30 different runes to essentially build out your skill tree, and that's the max. So you can't continuously add hundreds of thousands of runes, but you have 30 of them to combine to build out your character. I really like this. You're going to be able to collect thousands of different runes, whether they be skill runes or link runes, and then you could put them together in any way that you like to manipulate how your hero, your character, actually interacts with the world. Not only that though, how the skills interact with the world. Remember in Diablo Immortal when we talked about if you put this skill with this skill, then they're going to act differently? I could see a lot of that different elementation. Although that's not even a word. You know what I'm trying to say, how the elements will interact with one another. I can see that being huge here in Undecember. So the question is, do you like this type of freedom when you're building out your character builds, when you're building out their skills? For me, in something like Diablo Immortal, I love how everything upgrades itself along the way. I don't have to worry about it. I just know that as I'm grinding my character, the skills are automatically grinding right behind me, and at any point in time I could use them, be OP, be incredible, and really enjoy those skills. In something like Path of Exile, that game has a very overwhelming skill tree. I know you guys have seen them before. They are massive, and for someone new coming to the game, it can be very overwhelming, especially when you're coming from something like Diablo Immortal that has a skill tree that really works with you. I think that what we're looking at here with Undecember is kind of a mix of both. I like the fusions we could do with these runes to really make these skills and these builds our own, but I don't like that it would have been massive like in Path of Exile. So having a 30 block board to build out your character, honestly, I think it's just right. What we need to find out now though is, are these runes upgradable? Do you find different level runes? Or once you find a rune, is that what it is? It's built and you just have to connect them, which would be ideal. I would be okay though if there were levels 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 runes and you get lucky based on what you find. Then you could mix and match, flip and flop to build out the character classes that you really want to play, that can be really custom to you. So this is something new, something exciting, and we have been getting more and more Undecember information every single week, which tells me that maybe it's actually getting closer. I'm also over in the Undecember Discord, keeping my eyes open for any information I could share with you guys. Of course, same with Diablo Immortal, I have not forgotten the game, and I plan to bring you anything once I get anything. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think of the rune skill system in the comment section below. And if you love Diablo Immortal, Undecember, or any action RPGs on mobile, make sure you keep it locked on this channel with a sub and ring the bell. Now be good.